And at the top of this hour, we're getting some breaking news. This is regarding the Allahabad High Court's not rape verdict. Now, the Supreme Court has restored sanity. It has stayed the contentious not rape verdict by the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court's not rape verdict has been stayed by the Supreme Court. Remember, the High Court judge had said that grabbing breasts is not rape, and breaking pajama string also does not amount to rape or rape attempt. But the Supreme Court today expressed pain and anguish over the verdict and said that the verdict shows total insensitivity. My colleague Harish is now joining us with more details on this. Harish, the Supreme Court has stayed the Allahabad High Court's not rape order. Give us more details, and what else did the Supreme Court say?
Yes, that's right. The Supreme Court has expressed shock at the finding of the Allahabad High Court judge Ram Manohar Mishra, that Justice Ram Manohar Mishra, that grabbing of breast and also breaking the string of pajama and dragging the victim under a culvert does not amount to attempt of rape, and said that these remarks exhibit a total lack of sensitivity on the part of the judge. These are observations unknown to canons of law, and accused the judge of a totally inhuman approach as far as this case is concerned. And the Supreme Court also made a comment that it's all the more shocking as these comments were not made at the spur of the moment, because judgment was reserved 4 months back, and also it means that there was application of mind on the part of the judge. Despite that, such remarks were made. Saying so, the Supreme Court, in a very significant development, stayed the Allahabad High Court judgment and directed that the judgment be placed before the Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court for action he deems fit in this regard. A notice has been issued to the central government, UP government, and also accused in this case. And the Supreme Court has taken this issue very seriously, given the fact that it has directed Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta and Attorney General of India R. Venkatramani to assist the Supreme Court in adjudicating this matter. As of now, this judgment is stayed, and Supreme Court has accused the judge of exhibiting total lack of sensitivity and making remarks totally unknown to the canons of law. Back to you.
Right, Harish. Also, how does this stay by the Supreme Court impact the case legally?
Yes, a very relevant question, because remember the Allahabad High Court, while making these remarks, had modified. In fact, the charges against the two accused, the trial court had slapped attempt to rape and rape against these accused, but the Allahabad High Court had modified it to aggravated assault, a mere aggravated assault. So the charges against them were lessened, made less serious, and so now there is hope that these accused might be once again tried for rape or attempt to rape once the Supreme Court decides that the act which was done by the two accused actually amounts to attempts to rape. So this stay means the Allahabad High Court's judgment has been nullified for the time being, which means that for the time being this will continue to be rape and attempt to rape as decided by the trial court.
All right, Harish, thank you for getting us all those details and for that context. Let's also listen into what Supreme Court Advocate Rachna Tyagi has to say on this.
The Honorable Supreme Court observed that the observations made by the Allahabad High Court by its impugned order 17th March 2025 were completely insensitive, and considering the facts of the case, there was no reason why it was not an attempt to rape, and that is why the Supreme Court said that the observations were completely insensitive, and the Supreme Court has already stayed the impugned judgment of 17th March 2025